Before we start today's video, if you're looking for an edutainment channel that starts from the very beginning
to the very end of the Bible,
all in detail, then this is the channel
for you,
where we post a video on Saturday 3 p.m. every week so that way we can educate you. Enjoy! Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Kids Bible Class 101. I'm Isaias Castillo.
And I'm Anthony Castillo.
And since we're done with the fruit of the Spirit, what are we going to be talking about today?
Well, Isaiah, today's topic is connected with the previous one that we've been talking about before, which has to do with the fruit of the Spirit.
Oh God, please don't tell me you're going to pull more rabbits out of the hat.
No, Isaiah, I'm not a magician. What are you talking about?
I didn't mean that literally. I just meant that. I meant that you were gonna be talking about the fruit of the Spirit with slightly different vocabulary.
You got a good point there, but no, it's not that.
Ooh.
What I meant to say, Isaiah, is that once you change your behavior according to the characteristics of the fruit of the Spirit, of with all the lessons that we've been talking about for the past couple of weeks, then it becomes part of your daily life, and then you become trustworthy to God, and when that happens, you'll be walking with God. A good example is like a portal from heaven to earth that is connected through us, through the Spirit.
Okay.
Well, kind of like that.
Okay.
Just to give you an idea.
So you're telling me that I can literally walk with God?
But only when you change your thinking according to Jesus.
That's very hard to believe. Can you give out some evidence from both me and the viewer?
Alright, why don't we just show some verses for the kids as well?
Alright, so let me take out the Dictionary of 2000. Yes, this time I did not forget. Don't complain to me about that. Boom.
Wow.
I know. It looks awesome.
Why don't you read for us, Isaiah?
Alright. So go and make followers of all people in the world. Baptize them in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Teach them to obey everything that I have told you to do.
See that, Isaiah?
Yeah.
Obey everything that I have told you to do. This is Jesus talking to his disciple. So we have to obey everything that Jesus says. But go ahead, carry on. We got more verses to digest.
You can be sure that I will be with you always. I will continue with you until the end of time.
Bing, bing, bing. You see that, Isaiah? He will continue with you until the end of time. Meaning that physically he's not with you, but through the Holy Spirit, he's connected with you. Meaning that you have a connection, let's say, like the portal that we just experienced, from heaven to earth. But you're not leaving earth. You just connected through the Spirit.
Oh.
But carry on to the next verse, because I'm liking this. This is getting very exciting.
Alright. Remember that I will send you the one my Father promised. Stay in the city until you are given that power from heaven.
What did you say? Did you say the power from heaven? Now, what power is that, Isaiah?
I don't know.
Something from heaven has to be pretty darn good. I mean, it's power.
Yes, from heaven.
And that's the power that he used to do the miracles and not walk on water and all that stuff. But let's carry on to John 14. Go ahead.
All right. But the Helper will teach you everything and cause you to remember all that I told you. This Helper is the Holy Spirit.
That power is the Holy Spirit. See, that's the power that you will get, and you will be able to be connected with Jesus, heaven and earth, like a portal kind of thing.
Yeah.
And this is only when you achieve, or the fruit of the Spirit becomes a part of your daily life, like a second nature.
All right, let me take the dictionary and put the verses away for a little bit.
Yeah, I think I'm tired of being small, so why don't you make us big, Isaiah?
Yes, with the Dictionary 2000.
You sure?
Yeah, it is a dictionary.
All right, if you say so, I believe.
Very high tech. From 2090. Yeah, 2090 technology. From God.
Now, let me tell you something about what happens in the book of Acts, Isaiah. That way you can understand what happens when that power that we're talking about, the Holy Spirit, came to the apostles in the book of Acts. And this is what happened. One day they were...
Day of Pentecost came. They were all together in one place. Suddenly, a noise came from heaven. It sounded like a strong wind blowing. This noise filled the whole house where they were sitting. They saw something that looked like flames of fire. The flames were separated and stood over each person there. They were all filled with the Holy Spirit, and they began to speak different languages. The Holy Spirit was giving them the power to do this.
So that's what happened, Isaiah.
Wow, you showed me the proof of the power of God in us. But I still have a question.
And what is that?
Have you experienced the power of God at any point?
Oh, most definitely. You see, one day I was in my father's house, and while I was sitting on it, let me take this upstairs before the kids come. Oh God, this is heavy. Ouch! 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 My elbow. Oof! Oof! You know what? Forget about that. I know it hurts, but let me use power of prayer. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Much better. Oof, feel strong now.
Wow, I've learned so much today. Let's read the facts on everything we learned. Just a quick summary.
All right, go ahead.
Take out the dictionary. Just kidding. The scriptinario.
Oh,
yes.
Go ahead.
Nice, I know. Well, not really. It's kind of old-fashioned, but oh well. So number 1 is that if I can focus my mind correctly, according to God's liking, then I can be able to walk with Jesus. Number 2 is that the Holy Spirit will come over me and fill me with power to do His commands, of course, not for my personal gains. Okay, freeze! Alright, thank you, Pastor Sonia and Pastor Anthony, for letting me, tell the kids what they needed to know. So, just because you have the power of God doesn't mean you can just go running out a window like Superman. That doesn't work, because you may have the power, but you are limited to this body. So you're going to be able to feel pain, you can break a bone. So please do not jump out a window or go like the Flash out running a race car. Alright, thank you, Pastor Simon, Pastor Anthony, you can continue. See ya. You're welcome, future Isaiah. So I guess we just need to pray.
Alright, thank you, future Isaiah. Well, yes, I mean, if you have any more questions.
No, not really.
Well, we just pray and say goodbye to the kids.
Yeah. Goodbye!